Bam Rodriguez gets the decision win over Cristian Gonzalez uh, in a fight that showed me a little bit more about Bam Rodriguez. And this is a fight where he actually moved down in weight. He was a champ up there at 115 pounds, and he went down to get another strap apparently. But here's the thing, man, about Bam Rodriguez that I realized from this fight, which is a great scrap. Bam is known for his power. He got some good pop, good decent power. He's fighting a guy that's really like a boxer, and Bam Rodriguez he seems to be as technically as he is. I always had an issue with him and his head movement. Like I always said, he didn't really move his head much, and he was getting clipped in this fight as well. But the guy didn't really have the power. But what I did gather from this fight is that as I've been saying to people, power is not always everything. Okay, and Bam Rodriguez ended up getting his jaw broken in this fight by a dude that don't punch, that can't really quote unquote punch. He's not a power puncher, right? This is why I keep telling everybody this is boxing. Anything can happen. Anything can happen, man. Uh, a dude that's was mostly a mover, a boxer mover, was able to break somebody's jaw. It can happen to anybody in any fight. Okay, so just always keep that in mind. You know, when it's your favorite fighter that you think is the baddest man walking, anything can happen to him. Just keep that in mind, man. But Ben Rodriguez did put on a show. Still very technically sound dude. Good power. You can hear the punches. It's Cristian Gonzalez dude, just one of them awkward fighters, man. He was catching Bam with some good shots, timing him. Bam couldn't get him out of there because he stopped really, investing into the kid's body. If he's going into the kid's body more, he would have slowed him down and probably would have stopped him. Because a few times in that fight, it looked like he was ready to go. But the kid he's tough. The Cristian Gonzalez dude is tough. But one thing also about Ben Rodriguez, man, his cutoff game is serious, man. He's on your ass in that ring, man. He has some good. He knows how to cut the ring off. But the thing is, when you get these kind of tricky fighters like that Cristian Gonzalez dude, man, they'll fuck up a lot of your plans, man. So pretty much, Bam didn't get the win. He got, I think, the last two fights. His last fight was a UD. His last knockout, I think, was in 2022 at some time. But then after that, he got a UD, and then this fight was a UD. And I think a lot of that also goes with the weight thing. He's going up, going back down, stuff like that. That'll fuck with you, depending on who you are, though. Because at weigh-in, he looked pretty cool. He didn't look like he was fucked up or didn't look all sunken in. These are little dudes, man. These dudes is literally damn near 100 pounds soaking wet. So, considering that though, he did pretty good. I still think he got to work on his head movement. But shout out to my boy Bam Rodriguez, man, showing the skill set that we all know he got. So congrats to Jesse for becoming the new WBO flyweight champion of the world, baby. I guess being a boxer, man, that's what it's all about. You put in all this work, you put in all this training, and it all pays off with the belts. That's why when these fighters get up here like Errol Spence and talking about the belts don't feed my kid, I can't feed my kids belts, or some weird shit he said. Quite the contrary, because belts actually do feed your kids, because if you got the belts, your stock is higher, right? If the belts don't feed your kids, why the fuck do you got 3 belts then? Why do you care about having 3 belts? Why do you care about being undisputed if the belts don't feed your kids? All right, come on. These boxers be full of shit sometimes, but yeah, it's your boy Rebel Life Boxing. Let me know what y'all thought about the fight between Bam Rodriguez and Cristian Gonzalez. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Catch y'all later.